Most people think discipline is about willpower. It's not. It's about systems, especially when it comes to money. Your financial behavior reflects your level of discipline more than your intentions ever will. You don't become disciplined overnight. You build it through small, consistent habits that shape how you think, spend, and plan. If you can control your money, you can control a large part of your life. These are the 7 money habits that build real discipline over time. 1. Track every expense. Discipline starts with awareness. If you don't know where your money is going, you're not in control. You're reacting. Tracking every expense forces you to face your financial reality. Every small purchase, every impulse buy, every unnecessary cost becomes visible. This removes guesswork and replaces it with clarity. At first, it may feel uncomfortable because you'll notice patterns you've been ignoring. But that discomfort is exactly what builds discipline. It forces accountability. When you track consistently, you begin to make better decisions naturally. You hesitate before spending because you know it will be recorded. Over time, this awareness transforms your behavior without needing constant effort. Discipline grows when nothing is hidden. 2. Follow a simple budget system. A budget is not restriction, it's structure. Without a plan, money flows based on emotion, not intention. A simple budget creates boundaries. It tells your money where to go before you spend it. This removes impulsive decision making and replaces it with controlled choices. The key is simplicity. Overly complex budgets fail because they're hard to maintain. A clear structure, covering essentials, savings, and flexible spending, is enough to build discipline. When you consistently follow a budget, you train yourself to operate within limits. That's where discipline is built. Not in having money, but in controlling how it's used. 3. Pay yourself first. Most people spend first and save what's left. Disciplined people do the opposite. They save first and spend what remains. Paying yourself first means setting aside a portion of your income for savings or investment before anything else. This creates a non-negotiable habit of prioritizing your future over immediate desires. This habit builds delayed gratification. You're choosing long-term stability over short-term comfort. Over time, this becomes automatic. You no longer rely on motivation, you rely on a system. And that system strengthens your financial discipline with every cycle. 4. Delay every non-essential purchase. Impulse spending is one of the biggest enemies of discipline. It's driven by emotion, not logic. Disciplined individuals introduce a delay between desire and action. When they want to buy something non-essential, they wait, sometimes 24 hours, sometimes longer. This pause creates space for rational thinking. Often, the urge fades and the purchase no longer feels necessary. This habit trains your brain to resist instant gratification. Instead of reacting to every desire, you evaluate it. That evaluation is where discipline develops. The longer you practice this, the stronger your control over spending becomes. 5. Set clear financial goals. Discipline without direction is difficult to sustain. Goals give your actions purpose. When you have clear financial targets, saving a specific amount, reducing debt, or building an emergency fund, you create focus. Every financial decision becomes easier because it aligns with a goal. Without goals, it's easy to justify unnecessary spending. With goals, you naturally filter your choices. Discipline grows when your daily actions are connected to something meaningful. You're not just managing money, you're working toward a defined outcome. 6. Avoid lifestyle inflation. As income increases, spending often increases with it. This is called lifestyle inflation. and it quietly destroys discipline. Instead of improving financial stability, higher income leads to higher expenses, better gadgets, more dining out, more comfort. Disciplined individuals resist this pattern. When their income grows, they maintain control over their spending and increase savings instead of expenses. This habit builds long term financial strength. It prevents you from becoming dependent on a higher lifestyle and keeps your financial base stable. True discipline is not shown when money is tight, it's shown when you have more and still choose control. 7. Review your finances regularly. Discipline requires consistency. Without regular review, even good habits can drift. Reviewing your finances weekly or monthly helps you stay aligned. You check your spending, evaluate your progress, and adjust where necessary. This habit reinforces awareness and accountability. It keeps your financial system active instead of passive. When you review regularly, small problems are caught early. You stay in control instead of reacting later. Discipline is not a one-time action. It's a continuous process of checking, adjusting, and improving. Core insight. Financial discipline is not about earning more, it's about managing what you already have with intention and control. These habits work because they shift your behavior from reactive to proactive. You stop letting money decisions happen randomly and start directing them with purpose. The more consistently you apply these habits, the less effort discipline requires. It becomes automatic. And once discipline becomes automatic, your financial life and your overall life moves in a completely different direction.